So here we have this VEVOR 4-gallon, 5 peak horsepower wet dry vac. Now, full disclosure, this was sent to me for free, but the opinions in this video are my own. It comes pretty much fully assembled right out of the box. All you have to do is put in the wheels and connect in the hose. It comes with this brush and squeegee attachment on a swivel. This is helpful for cleaning up water or kind of vacuuming while you sweep your floor. And you can switch that out with this other piece, which is for carpet. It also comes with this smaller attachment for cleaning off like your car seats. Another small attachment for getting into hard to reach areas. The front flips out like this, and then there's a brush on the end. There's also 3-foot-long extender pieces, and this one has a bracket on it so you can clip another attachment on while it's on the vacuum. And then here's the vacuum. It has about a 14-foot-long power cord and a 6-foot-long hose with this curved piece at the end. It has this piece that slides back and forth so you can release pressure. I don't think that'll be too useful, but it's there. And like most vacuums, you can also clip the hose into the other side, and now it blows air out instead of sucking it in. It also has this cap you can twist onto the blower port, and then when you turn on the vacuum, it'll blow out the side here. Not quite sure what the point of that is. There's a single button up top for turning it on and off, and then 2 slots on either side along with this center slot to hold some attachments. There's also a little spot back here to clip on the vacuum hose. It doesn't really seem to hold it on too well though. It's pretty loose. And the spots for the attachments aren't really anything special. They're pretty much your standard vacuum attachment holders. So like most vacuums, I'll probably be taking these off and putting them in a drawer somewhere. The cord can be wrapped around the base like this, and I do wish it had a clip on the plug end here because there's really no good way to secure this on. The top piece of course has a filter. You can unscrew it with this little piece here, pull it out, blow it out, replace it, whatever you need to do. One thing I am noticing about this is that the inlet port comes from the top instead of the usual where it comes from the side. And my concern is that a vacuum bag won't fit over it, so let me go get one and try it out. I have this rigid vacuum bag here and I want to test it out to see if it still fits on. The bag does fit on there, but it's not very secure, and after moving the vacuum around and testing it out for a bit, it just falls off. And I couldn't find any specific vacuum bags that are made for this, so if you're thinking about using it for fine dust, then I'd think twice. Apart from that though, it does have some decent power when it comes to suction. Definitely nothing to complain about there. And I do actually really like this curved end piece. It just has a much more comfortable grip for vacuuming things up. The casters seem to work fine, but I'm sure after a bit of use, they're gonna get clogged up with hair just like most vacuums and stop working. So overall, the vacuum is a bit lacking when it comes to storage for the attachments. And there's also really just no good way to use a normal vacuum bag with this. But for being such a small vacuum, it does seem to have plenty of suction, and overall it's a decent vacuum as long as you don't plan on using it for fine dust. It's also relatively inexpensive, so if you just want a small, cheap, portable shop vac, then this is a decent choice.